The media are still in full-scale weeping mode for themselves. So Jim Acosta is still going on national TV whining about the fact that he went to a Trump rally and people yelled at him. Is it good that people yelled at him at a Trump rally? No, it's not. I said yesterday, I think it's more like a sporting event to people than it really is like, I hate Jim Acosta. The way you can tell this is when the cameras go off, they immediately go up and they want to take pictures with Jim Acosta, right? They treat Jim Acosta as though he's the rival sports star on another team. So they sort of treat, like LeBron James is a Laker now. Celtics fans treat LeBron James the way that Trump fans treat Jim Acosta, basically. That LeBron probably comes to the Boston Garden or whatever they call it now, and he plays and everybody boos him and they say that he's a traitor and they say he's terrible. And then after the game, they are clamoring for an autograph. If you go to Trump rallies, that's actually the way that Acosta is sort of treated. People yell at him, they scream at him. It's fun, right? It's fun to say that CNN sucks because CNN does in many cases suck. And then Jim Acosta, and then they go up and they take pictures with Acosta. Well, Acosta is still complaining about this, suggesting that we're not in America anymore. By the way, he came out this morning and attacked Sean Hannity and said that Sean Hannity is a terrible human. So it's okay to attack other members of the media. It's just not okay for anybody to attack Jim Acosta. Here's Jim Acosta talking about his horrifying experiences. Brutal, terrible. This isn't America anymore. It's just like back in the Soviet Union where they'd stack you up at the bottom of the KGB building where the floors were slanted to catch all the blood, and then they'd shoot you. It's exactly like that, except that Jim Acosta got his hair messed up a little bit. Not by anybody throwing anything at him, but just because he was so frustrated. So here's Jim Acosta.
Honestly, it felt like we weren't in America anymore. I don't know how to put it any more plainly than that. Americans should not be treating their fellow Americans in this way.
I agree. Talk to Maxine Waters. Talk to members of Antifa. Talk to all of these other folks on the left who have been willing to do this for a very long time. But apparently you are special, Jim Acosta, and so it didn't happen until it happened to you, right? Until it happened to you, it was no big deal. It's just like, it's amazing. The media only discovered that the alt-right were a bunch of jackasses when the alt-right started attacking people on the left, right? The alt-right started attacking Julia Jaffe, for example, and suddenly the alt-right was a thing. I took months of alt-right abuse, but that was totally okay because I was on the right, obviously. The media's selective coverage is one of the reasons why people don't trust the media at all. You see the same thing from ABC's Sunny Hostin, who's over on The View. She says that President Trump's attacks on the press are like the acts of a dictator.
Jobs are to report the facts, and I think that's one of the reasons why this president has started this war against the media, because he doesn't like that the truth is being reported. And I think that means that as journalists, you have to continue to do so. These are the acts, in my opinion, of a dictator. Dictators attack the press routinely.
Okay, yeah, it's just like a dictator, except that when dictators attack the press, they then go and shoot members of the press. Like Vladimir Putin actually just goes and kills people. So it's just like that, except for he says a lot of dumb stuff on Twitter. So exactly the same, pretty much exactly the same.